Hey, it's Dave Knight here from 123 Day Trade. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Now, I just went over a video that went over day 10. What I want to do is talk about my entries today on this video and keep this hopefully under 5 to 10 minutes tops, because I just got finished talking for an hour and about 10 minutes, and my voice is kind of like, okay, let's get this done and start the weekend here. I've already started my weekend, but I want to get the rest of this done. So let's talk about the entries today. As you can see, this is Friday. This was the opening range of the Friday, and the entry point came here. And this was the 1P profit target. This is the CL port method or CL port strategy that I use. So marketing out this was your decision bar here. This was your entry point to go short. 1P target down to 39, did not go down to 39. It comes back up and you would have got out at break even, or maybe you're able to get, I believe this got to, what did this get to, 40? So within one tick of hitting target. So this is where I would tell you to bracket the 10 ticks from 39 to 49, and you would have taken out at least the 49 mark if you're looking at that 1P target. So this should have been a winning trade here at the CL port method. I didn't take this trade today because, well, I was just looking for one trade, and frankly, I missed this trade. I was on the phone and I missed this one, and I came in this trading day thinking I wanted one trade win. Well, it took me 3 trades to get there, but what I saw was us continuing to make a move down. I believe I attempted a couple times inside here, and then I finally was able to catch it. Right here is where I marked the chart. So I noticed that we were still, this bar, or actually this bar prior to this, was still the highest volume bar. So, and if I look at what was going on in the overnights, we were trading down during the trading session. So, and then we had a big down day yesterday as well. So until proven otherwise, I'm going to the path of least resistance. The path of least resistance is still to short the market. So all my entries today was to short this market. I took 3 entries. 2 were losers of 10 ticks apiece at 20 ticks, and then my winner today was for 58 ticks to net out 38 ticks of profit, as you can see here in the account, 380, 38 ticks on 3 trades. Now I do end up taking my day 10 account. Those that don't know this, I was able to finish up my day 10 inside the live funded trader up above the goal that I was hunting for, and I close out my 10 trading days of $1,233 of real money that I can withdraw all of it and close my account out now since I made it through 10 days. But that's not my goal. My goal right now, or my next goal that I have in front of me, is to get my account up and over the $1,200, the $2,500 mark, or basically $1,700 from where I am right now. And then when I get to 2,500 to 3,000 in my account, I want to request my first withdrawal from TopStep Trader in a physical check form. And I want to hold it, and I want to take a picture of it, and I want to plaster it on my blog and say, hey, I got paid. And so that's kind of where my next goal is. So my first, and your first $5,000 at TopStep Trader is 100% yours as a funded trader. So that first check between $500 to $1,000 is coming in my name, and it's totally mine. So I know what that first check is going, I know what I want my account balance to be. I don't know what the check amount, but I know it's going to be at least $500 to $1,000. That is my goal. I'm looking to get to $2,500 to $3,000 in my trading account, and then get my first account withdrawal. Then start my second starting account balance at the $2,000 mark. Anyway, the second trade that I took on today was my favorite trading signal, by the way, is the GAN. And as you notice, that we were moving up, 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 but here's our higher high that we did not bust through. You see the trading channel form through here. Let me get my screen draw tool out. So you see the trading, whoops, that sucked. The screen draw tool out here again. So you got this here and this here forming. And notice I didn't put it on here. I put it inside here where the market, where the fat of the candles were lining up, where the fat of the candles, not where you had the extension of the, like the little arms of the candles, where most of these candles were coming through. That became the channel that I look for, and I'm expecting it to come up and down and up and down and up and down, but eventually to break out. The path of least resistance, as long as this holds over here, is to go down. That's your GAN signal. All right? So, as I take on the trade, here's my entry point at 45.57, and it moves down to 1p, down into the 2p area, and I get run out right in this move that went up to 4,500. My target on the trade was, this is the 10 days of my equity curve. 2 days up, 3 days down, 5 days up. So up $1,231. That's where it should finish out once the account statement comes out. The 1233 should be 1231. So what was it? Oh, that was another thing I was looking at. So it was 45.57. So I put in my entry point. You can see the 3P target was 44.57 and the 2P target was 44.90. Well, where did I come up with, the 40.39, whatever. 1.5P is 45.07, right? So let me get the screen draw tool out. So I'm kind of looking at this break-even decision, and my break-even decision comes in when I have two losses in a row. Remember, I had the -10 and another -10. I'm down 20 ticks. So the minimum that I want on my break-even decision is the 1.5P. So what was that today? I was willing to take 50 ticks out of the market. So in other words, once I got the positive 50 ticks, I was happy with whatever I got on the trade at that point. Anything I got, because I'm trying to get out of the loss situation, but I want to get out at least a 1.5P against the two losses that I took, the I guess 1/3 today. So that's where I get the when I say 58 ticks. So the 45.07. So anything below, in this case, since I'm shorting, anything below 45.07 is a win for me. So this comes down here to the 2P target, but remember, I'm still looking for the 3P target. If I was looking for 1P at this point, I would have been filled because it went through 44.90. But I wanted, maybe a little bit greedy, I wanted that 3P move. And why? Well, I'll tell you why. Look at this right there. What does that say? 99.9, a whole dollar down. Normally I don't go after 99.9, but look what the 2P was today. 66.6. I never trade the number of the beast. Never. Never do I ever accept the number of the beast on a trade. So I wasn't going to take 44.90 no matter what today. I'd never, ever accept the number of the beast. I just, that's my Lord and Savior. It says 666 is the number of the beast. Well, whether it's true or not, it's not for me to say. That's what I believe, and that's what's important to me. That's the number of the devil, Satan, all that crap that goes with that. I'm not going to give him any benefit whatsoever, and therefore I'm never going to take 666 out. At least try not to, and at least in my humble opinion, never try to take it by knowing it. So 67 ticks is the closest you can get to it. I didn't want to be at 67 ticks. I wanted to be at 3P. So it is what it is. 999. Well, you say that's just sixes rolled upside down make 999. And then you got 333666999. Yeah, 369. Talk about Tesla and GAN today. Man, were they on target today. 3 6s and 9s all over the place. If you want to get wild and crazy and go down the rabbit hole. Anyway, so this was my exit point right here at 44.99. It rolls up here to 4,500. It goes back down to a low of 44.77, and then I believe that might have been the low on the trading session that I was watching. Yeah, it got down here to 44.86. So, it put the brakes on it, and then it went back up. Why? Well, we're hitting a very important decision point today on the daily chart. And if you watched any of the videos from the past, I've been talking about this for a while. We got close to it today, and we got even closer to it. We got close to it yesterday, and we got even closer to it today. What is that important decision point? This is probably the most important decision point in any chart, and it's the 200 bar simple moving average that flows across your charts on the daily chart. As a day trader, this is the most important point on my chart. I know it works as a magnet as it gets closer to it, and it also repels from this magnet as well. So it hits it and it repels. It hits it and it repels. But it works as a magnet as it's pulled towards it, and then it pops up just like a cannon going off. It fires off of it. What are we going to do right now? I don't know. But if we put our extension out, well, then you know that we're most likely heading somewhere down through here, right? If we're heading lower, we're coming down this way. So I don't know where that low is, but we can kind of figure it out, right? We can sit here and say, all right, well, where are we going next? Well, I don't know, but what's the charts telling me? Well, let's find out. And that would be your extension, right? So we would take this against this, against this, and all of a sudden, well, we don't know what the 100 is without releasing the charts. So let's release the charts and see. And so there we go. So we can physically make a new low from January 20th. We can go down to a new low and get down below 30.80 right now if it wanted to go 100% down. A 50% downward move based upon the current extension puts the market at the 41.54 range. Now remember, I've been talking about the 42 to 54 range that I believe we're going to trade through the summer. I still hold to that, but I think that we're going to push down and under the 200 bar in the next couple of trading sessions, and then we're going to make a move up and then make a move down, or we're going to come down, make a move up, go like this, and then we're going to go back up. But we're pretty much going to stay inside a trading range, in my humble opinion, for the rest of the summer until late August. And I'm still sticking to that story. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And that's what I believe, and that's what I'm trading on. And we trade our beliefs, right? We trade on what we believe, and we trade what we see. Trade what you see, not what you think, right? Well, what I'm thinking is a long-term view, but what I see is another thing. Take the path of least resistance. I took the trade on. I exited right here, and I came out of that. I took my 1.5p target, and I said, I'm good. Anything below this is just gravy. And so if I was on a one trade win, I might have handled this a little bit different. But since this was my third trade, and this was my break-even decision, so in other words, if I would have lost that third trade in a row, me to take on that fourth trade would have been even harder to make that money back. But a lot of days you have, at least in my humble opinion, the way my trade style is, I'm only batting 30. I'm batting like a professional baseball all-star. I'm batting over 300 on a win. In my trades I'm winning 1 out of 3. That's pretty much been the way that I see most of my trades that I take on. But the overall goal of every trade position I put on is taking away more on my wins than I'm willing to lose on my losses. So yes, I had 2 losses for 10 ticks apiece, but my win was for 58 ticks today, netting me out 38 ticks in profit. I hope that helps you think about what it takes to be a success. Any trade, and along this line, let me just close with this with the last couple of seconds. Any trader that comes on and says that you can win with taking a 5-tick profit target against a 10-tick stop loss, you should put your brakes on and say, dude, flip that around. You should be trying to take 10 ticks away while risking 5. Now, in the crude oil market, you can't do that because it just won't accept that. Right now, the minimum fluctuation, if you look at just 1/2 R, is getting to an uncomfortable spot for me to be in. We're at 13.6, and I was trying to find a way to stay within 9 and 10 ticks today in a market it's kind of requiring even higher to be. Look at the ADR now. It's almost up to 3. It's 2.72 now, which on one side, it gives you the great ability to take out these huge wins like 33, 66, 99. You know, look at this. If you've got a 12p move today, you could have taken out 400 ticks or $4,000 a contract if it would have moved all the way in this extreme market movement. So, but the other side of that is that you have to risk more to get these kind of trading gains. And sometimes you run up against your stop loss limit on your day or your max stop loss before you can get the gains. And there's nothing wrong with your trading style. You just run up against your max daily loss before you can get your win. In this case, I was lucky enough to get my 2 losses and then the 1 trade win. All right. God bless, take care, and I will see you on the next video I put together. Bye for now.